It's been a busy week in terms of sneakers, so let's not waste any time. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the Week in Sneaks. Last week I mentioned the pricing for the Nike Basketball 2.0 Elite Series. However, this week Nike Basketball sweetened the deal with the Nike Basketball 2.0 Plus Elite Series. Now the Plus Series actually embeds the Nike Plus technology in the midsole, and the colorways are pretty similar to those that we've seen last year, available in either black or in white with gold metal accents. Now with Nike Plus, you can sync it to your phone, which has the Nike Plus Basketball app, and it actually was updated a few weeks ago, so if you haven't updated your Nike Basketball app, make sure you do that because it has a few new features. The shoes will be available at separate time. The LeBron 10 and the KD 5 will be released on April 20th for $280 and $200 respectively, while the Kobe 8 is not going to be released until June 1st, and it's going to be priced at what I believe to be $200. Now the other versions of the Elite, the non-Plus versions, those released on the 27th. The LeBron is going to be $260, the Kobe 8 is going to be $200, and the KD 5 will be $180. In today's world, customized sneakers come a dime a dozen. However, there are a few people that really get to separate themselves from the pack. One of those people is Jake Ferrato, also known as JBF Customs. Here we see his Adidas Crazy 8 Python custom that he made for Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert plays for the New York Knicks, and if you don't know, he actually shaved the Adidas logo into his head, but he had to shave it off because the NBA doesn't allow them to wear branding on their bodies or something like that. But let's get back to the shoe, and unfortunately this is a one of one, so you will not be able to get a pair. However, you should know that the shoe was made out of gray python leather and suede. Reebok was forced to do a little damage control this week when they were forced to drop Rick Ross from the Reebok Classics line based on some of his more controversial lyrics, which could have been interpreted as him saying he likes to date rape women. Now Rick Ross has of course apologized about this via Twitter. However, Reebok is still separating itself from the situation, saying, "Reebok holds our partners to a high standard, and we expect them to live up to the values of our brand. Unfortunately, Rick Ross has failed to do so." The Air Jordan 28 is an incredible performance shoe, and if you don't believe me, you can ask Nightwing because he did a full performance review on the shoe. Now, outside of the performance side, the shoe has been getting some attention because of the way that it looks. Over the last few weeks, we have seen the model in an Oak Hill Academy colorway, a Montrose Christian colorway, as well as the carbon fiber colorway that dropped this week. And speaking of Jordan brand, the Air Jordan 1 High OG in black patent leather and metallic gold is set to drop this Saturday for $140, and from what I understand, the model is going to be very limited, so if you're looking to grab a pair, you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's. And finally, at number 1, we have the Nike N7 collection. The collection supports Native American and Aboriginal youth sports programs and will include the KD 5, the Nike Free Forward Mock, the Lunar Glide Plus 4, and the Nike Free Trainer 5.0, as well as some apparel. Unlike in the past, this year the collection will actually be available on Nike.com as well as Foot Locker, and the pricing will be from $95 for the Nike Free Trainer all the way up to $120 for the KD 5. Last week for the question of the video, I asked what you guys thought about doing a daily show, and some of you guys were really positive about it, but some of you made comments that made me think about it, and so I'm not sure I'm going to do it daily. What I think I'm going to do is do a video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There was a ton of news this week, and I didn't even get to cover it all. For instance, I didn't get to talk about the Jeff Staple and Puma Pigeon teaser, or the grade school Air Jordan 8s, or the European-only Fly Knits, or the Triple Blue Crazy Quick, or the 1972 Quick Strike, which was absolutely beautiful. I figured by doing it that way on Monday and Wednesday, I'll be able to keep you updated on most of the stuff going on during the week, and then reserve Friday for the weekend sneaks, and then throw some other stuff in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll see how that goes, and I feel like that way I can keep you more updated on what's going on.
And now we have a heat check. Don't forget to smile.
This week for the heat check, I am rocking the D-Rose 3.0. I don't have the 3.5s, so I've been wearing these, the 3.0. Definitely a comfortable shoe. I like them a lot. I've played in them twice. I haven't really given a chance to really give them really play in them. But from what I've played in them so far, I like them and I have absolutely no complaints. They're definitely light and I like to play in them. These are still available online if you want a pair. I saw some at East Bay and at Foot Locker. So if you want a dope shoe, check out the Adidas 3.0. This week's question of the video, I want to know what you guys think about the Roshe Run. The shoe has gotten a lot of attention in the last couple of weeks and went up on Nike ID, and people are seemingly going crazy over the shoe. But I want to know what you think about it. Let me know down in the comments, and of course I'll read back some of your responses next week. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, and if you really enjoy these videos, why don't you go ahead and subscribe. That way you know whenever something is going up on this channel. I am your host, Jacques Slade. Click here for something random, and I will see you next week. Peace. Oh, y'all ready? We do Reebok? Reebok? Okay. Can I start the Reebok? Oh, Reebok has had some, no. All right, I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. Oh, Reebok is doing,